With less than 5 years to the deadline, as you know, the Millennium Summit was held in New York a couple of months ago, and I, together with other leaders and foreign ministers from around the world, made our remarks to the UN General Assembly on this. So how are we going on the positive side? Millennium Development Goal number 1, that is, by 2015, the number of people living in extreme poverty, reducing that by a half, and the definition being $1.25 per day. It's expected that by 2015, on current trajectories, that number will be down to 900 million, compared to 1.4 billion in 2005 and 1.8 billion back in 2000. That is where we are tracking as far as Millennium Development Goal number 1 is concerned. MDG 2, achieving universal primary education. What we see here is that the enrolment of children in primary education has increased over the past 10 years, with 40 million more children enrolled, translating into 90% of children formally enrolled in schools, as far as universal primary education is concerned. Millennium Development Goal number 6, combating HIV/AIDS, malaria and other diseases. Between 2003 and 2008, the number of people receiving antiretroviral therapy increased tenfold, from 400,000 to 4 million, corresponding to 42% of the 8.8 million people who need treatment for HIV. Millennium Development Goal 7, on the availability of clean drinking water. Between 1990 and 2006, over 1.6 billion people benefited from development programs that provided clean drinking water. That's where some progress has been realised. Let me point to you now areas where real problems are emerging. Millennium Development Goal number 4, improve maternal health. While almost all births are attended by skilled health personnel in developed countries, less than half of women receive such care in developing countries. And progress is insufficient to achieve the MDG target by 2015 of reducing by 3/4 from 1990 levels the maternal mortality ratio. MDG 3, promoting gender equality and the empowerment of women. The reality is girls in the poorest 20% of households are 3.5 times still more likely to be out of school than girls in the richest households, and 4 times more likely to be out of school than boys from the richest households. These are areas which therefore need radical improvement.